Hi everybody, it's 14th of June, it's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I thought I'd show you my garden for the third time. And now we've got beautiful roses here against the back wall. Lovely day, and as you can see, high pressure, 1020, I think it's millibars. I'm still getting over COVID, and I've got a chest infection which is picked up on a CT scan. So if I start coughing uncontrollably, apologies in advance. Just thought I'd show you this here, this little flower. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's an erigeron. Apologies if I've got the pronunciation right. I love the way it's coming out the bottom. See there? And around this side as well. Yeah. Anarchy, love it. Take you over here to, excuse me, excuse me, to our fruit bushes. We've got two black currant bushes. As you can see, these aren't ready. These are almost ready. And here's another one for a bit later on. And you take your life in your hands when you pick the fruit there because of all the spikes. Oh, love that view down there. Isn't that beautiful? Now, these flowers here, they were out earlier on. They've gone to sleep now. Tall daisies, lovely. And behind them a lovely pink spirea. If I get any of the plants wrong, please tell me below, won't you? And the two plants in here, one is a pink spirea, and the other one I think is a cotoneaster. Here's one of my favourites. Isn't that glorious? Deep pink. Oh, and the bees love it. Don't know if you can see the bees there. Now that's either a deutzia or a viola. Perhaps you'd like to enlighten me down below. It's one of the things I like about this border. Two plants there, the pink one and the bright yellow one. Different shapes, textures, heights. Fabulous. Yet a different one there. Now, we haven't a clue what this plant is here. We thought it was a weed, but we're not quite sure. So we thought, well, let's let it grow and see what happens. Bees like it. This regala has just gone over. That was fabulous earlier. And there's a deutzia, just behind the bird feeding station. That was beautiful and white, and we just pruned that because it's all finished now. That's lovely, climbing up there. Forgotten the name of it. Gee whiz. I'll tell you what, my age, I was talking about that with my wife earlier on. I can remember things crystal clear from 60 years ago and can't remember the name of a plant from 10 minutes ago. This is our shade garden, for obvious reasons. Very dry through here, mainly because of these tall trees to take up all the moisture. That's a walnut tree. And that one's, excuse me, that one's a copper beech. Newly laid garden through here, so this is still in its infancy. Rhododendron here, just gone over. Doesn't like that position, so we're going to move that, put it in a pot and fill the pot with proper ericaceous soil, so it should thrive then. We're going to use the stuff in these bags for top dressing and grass seeding. So some work to be done there. I call this part of the garden the strip. I love this. Colour on both sides. More erigerum down there. And this side as well. Oh, we're lucky today. We've got 3 ducks in the pond. They don't live here permanently, they're just visitors, mainly every day. And they christened the walkway, which means I've got to jet wash it soon. Love that view through there over the other side. Isn't that beautiful? All that colour. The name of that plant is a clematis. Haha, I'll get there in the end. I used to call it clematis. Clematis sounds better, doesn't it? But everybody else calls it clematis. Oh well, I'll go with the flow. Daisies. As you can see, we just let this park grow. Great place for animals, birds, bees, insects. And that part of the grass there we just reseeded. You can hear the pigeons, wood pigeons. Lovely corner of the garden, catching the sun there. Fuchsia here, coming into flower, and behind it valerian, which I understand is wildflower. So I suppose in some gardens that's a weed, but we love it here because it's all around the bank. Towards the house. Another clematis, more daisies. Now, I love this view of the garden here, because when we look out the window in our lounge, that's what we see. We look out the window every morning rather than turning the telly on to hear all the depressing news. That's fabulous, isn't it? Wind's getting up. So that's our Suffolk garden in June. See you again in July.